morning from Kerala again. Last day of the retreat today, so let's see what today has to bring. Manothiram, Ayurvedic clinic, hospital and resort in Chowara. Here we are, let's see what today has to bring. Beautiful morning here. The air is clean after a big thunderstorm last night. The sky lit up. It was intense. A lot of rain, and now beautiful, refreshed plants and clean air. Such a special time of the day here. To walk down to the outdoor yoga space. Just have a look. It's a little bit wet from last night's rain. And come have a look at the beautiful beach. Open to the magic of the day. India never fails to surprise and deliver magic every single day. There's the Shiva temple. Shiva statues just around the corner. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Blessings to you all. Blessings to you all. Good morning again, Papa, returning. Good morning. Yes, it is very beautiful. Just wanted to share a little bit of the calm and peace with you all this morning. And please comment where you're watching from. It connects us all. And although we're highly connected with tech, it's nice to actually have some more personal connection. So please leave comments. Let me know where you're watching from. And I'm sending you all love and blessings from this beautiful place. So over to this side. This is where the fishermen launch the boats. You are from India. Where are you in India, Papa? Don't know if you can see the fishing boats down the end. herons. So this is the beautiful Manalpiram, and I'll be here again this time next year for coming. This is where you'll be staying. May 1st till 9th, 2026. I'll put more details up on my channel. But really, it was a dream of mine to come here many, many years ago for my 50th birthday. And working hard and saving made it reality. And it literally work hard to come back here every year for my health. And feel so overjoyed by it that it's time to share it. So through these live streams, and of course joining me next year. Om Namah Shivaya. Tripura. Don't know where that is. That's further north. Bapa, that's further north. But yes, life is good, and please sending prayers of peace for this country at this time. Catching up on the news, India and Pakistan at the moment. So sending prayers of peace and blessings to this country and to everybody's safety. Okay, I'm going to turn that round. Good morning, everyone. Okay, good morning. So starting the day with, again, our Ayurvedic Dinacharya focus of daily routines. So in the Ayurvedic framework of health, which is such a comprehensive framework of health, it's said to be the oldest health system around. So Ayurveda, Ayurveda, it's the science of life. And really it looks at life for longevity, how we can live the best quality of life. So it's being in tune with the rhythms of nature. And particularly now on the planet, that seems to be ever more difficult to do, more difficult to do with, we have access to information and technology, and we are asked to work at different times of the day that we normally would, working through the night, etc. So, our systems are really taxed, really. So I feel Ayurveda is more important now than ever. So the Vedas are the oldest texts around. The sages wrote these texts and passed them down through direct contact lineage, and the lineages of Ayurveda just date back thousands and thousands of years. So what we do the first thing in the morning is important. It is that auspicious time where the air is clear, there's less distractions, the energy of the land is clearer, sort of quieter energy, hopefully, wherever you are. And so getting up in the morning, taking some conscious breaths first thing, rubbing the palms together. So even if it's not morning where you are, join me, rub the palms together, and in gratitude for this and for the technology to be connected today at this time. It's wonderful. So inhaling the warmth into the face, onto the eyes, eyelids, over the head, and to the heart. We'll repeat that a few times in gratitude for being here. Have a smile. Inhale. And cleansing your mind. Cleansing your mind of negativity. Any persistent recurring thoughts. Even the past, the present, and the future. Just simply let yourself arrive here. Take one last round. And deep bow to the Ayurvedic practitioners out there. I'm not a qualified Ayurvedic practitioner. I have experienced Ayurveda myself for the last 10 years or so, and I have studied it. However, I'm not a qualified practitioner by any means. I'm just passionate about the health benefits. So, on my yoga teaching training, we touched on it a little bit 10 years ago. And ever since, I've just been delving more and more into it. So morning, we do our normal evacuations or ablutions, bladder and bowel. It's advised to drink 2 glasses of water, just room temperature water. And then we clean the sense organs. So we clean the mouth, tongue scraping. If any of you have seen that, the tongue scrapers out there, the metal ones, not the plastic ones. You can use the back of a spoon even, or the end of a spoon. So scraping the tongue, cleaning the teeth, gargling, filling up the cheeks and gargling. Another practice can be oil pulling, swirling the mouth with oil for about 5 minutes. And then cleaning the ears, eyes, and then the skin. So massaging the skin with sesame oil. And then we're going to give ourselves an extra little treat this morning. I have some aloe vera from the Ayurvedic shop here. Now this is fairly affordable. If you have real aloe, that's even better. Just snap it open. We have aloe growing at home, and there's so much around here. If you are fortunate enough to live in a climate that you can grow aloe, then do so and open it up, squeeze out the gel, and use that directly. It's the nature's gift to our skin. So, but I have a little bit here, a little sample. So let's do a little bit of face massage. So even if you don't have aloe, let's just start by tapping the face. So this is waking up all the cells, the meridians of the face. And if you've been online, which you obviously have been to tune into this, you might have been holding a lot of tension in the face. Neck and shoulders, face and jaw. So we're going to focus again on the face. And again, I was a physiotherapist and worked in a head and face jaw clinic back in Colorado. Back 20 odd years ago now. And we treated a lot of headaches, jaw pain. So there are a lot of muscles. Yes, aloe vera gel is good for skin and hair. It's amazing, 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 super hydrating product. So let's start by a little bit of massage, forehead. And one of my missions here is to reduce stress on the planet. So whether that's through the earth, I was an organic farmer for 15 years. My husband still is, back on our farm in New Zealand. And reducing stress on the soil is number one. I know Sadhguru has done so much great work with Save Soil, so please check that out too. It's literally essential for the humanity on the planet. So reducing stress of the soil, of our ecosystems, and reducing the stress of people. So these sort of techniques are for stress reduction so that we can be happier, healthier people on the planet. And let me ask you, have you ever made a good decision when you're stressed? Not really. So you can actually, make better decisions, be clearer, just live a happier life. So this is the frontalis muscle, and I like to rub across this way. Okay, then up into the eyebrows, just get under the eyebrows. You can have the thumb under there too, and kind of making the shape of your eyebrow, the upper contour, bony contour. Great. Okay, so into the temples, temporalis muscle. It's this big sheath of muscle that goes back over the head. So any tension through there can cause headaches. Hello. Yes, please put where you're watching from if you've just joined. We're in Kerala. On an Ayurvedic retreat. So sharing some of the practices here I've been so fortunate to receive. So into the cheeks now. And massaging up it's called the zygomatic arch, but up the cheekbone, up and out. And I just want to mention about anti-aging. I think it's a bit of a problem we have in the world at the moment for that word. Of course, we all want to be useful in our mind and our body, but anti-aging, aging is natural. Aging is to be celebrated. Aging is to be honored, honoring the wisdom of our elders. So this isn't simply for a kind of vanity, but it really is for this nerve hack. If you've heard of the vagus nerve, that is responsible for our stress response. So when we reduce the input to the vagus nerve, we have less stress. And the vagus nerve supplies the face. So here we are. Okay, so the masseter muscle, the big chewing muscle that runs from that zygomatic arch down to the mandible. Yes, so I am in Kerala until the 11th. So the retreat, my yoga retreat, was officially the 1st to the 8th. So that is finished now, and I'm here till the 11th. So I'm enjoying some time here now, and I'll be heading out to some of the local temples today in the village. It's been wonderful. So I leave on the 11th. But I will be continuing some daily live streams. I'm off to see my mum in the UK, and I'll continue some daily morning yoga and Ayurveda practices. So across the top lip, and make a funny face like that, kind of curl your top lip under the top teeth, and that stretches out the muscles of the top lip. I hope you're trying this with me. It's not just me making funny faces. So, and that is the beauty of using an all natural product, is that if it does get in your mouth, it's okay. And our skin is our largest organ. So what we put on our skin, we absorb into our body. So just looking at more natural products. So I practice yoga regularly with my students. I had my own yoga studio, which I have closed now, but I do practice at the local gym where I teach classes. So when I get back to New Zealand, I'll be filming from there. So you can join in online. Okay, so massage up the mandible. And thank you for your questions there and your enthusiasm. So you can take the thumbs and just take them under the jawline. Or I like to just work on one side, following the contour of the jaw up to just in front of the ear. And often that place can be very tender if you've been clenching a lot at night or even during the day. So I like to take, if you can, fit 3 fingers just behind there. If you can't, just take 1. So I don't know if you can see that. And you can jut your jaw forward to get in behind there. Yes, like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm aiming, it's been a year, coming up May 24th with my channel. Shivholic, love that name. Thank you. The Shiva temple is just there. Om Namah Shivaya. Coming up a year for my channel, and I'm aiming to be at 1,000 subscribers. So thank you so much for subscribing and for liking and sharing the goodness of yoga and Ayurveda that we can all do. It's free and accessible. So other side, it's just using this aloe vera gel and really massage under there. This is an area where we can hold a lot of tension. And you can even kind of stretch into your neck a little bit. Look up. Hopefully you've got your device down somewhere that you've got your hands free. Look up, stretch the neck. Stretch right underneath the chin. Breathing consciously. So these muscles, they're called the scalenes. And we also have sternocleidomastoid, this big, long muscle here, so that attaches the clavicle and runs right up, back up to the occiput here, back of the skull. So you might have a lot of tension through there too. So using your fingers, massaging up and down sternocleidomastoid muscle. Down the side of the neck also. These are the scalenes. They're called scalenes. Thank you for commenting and your support. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And really drop the collarbone down if you can. So the clavicle here, dropping the collarbone down and getting into some of those muscles, massaging down. I know myself, I get really tight in there. So drop the shoulder, side bend the head's kind of tilted off to the side, and you're massaging along here. Breathing deeply. Now these muscles are also called your secondary respiratory muscles, in that your first largest muscle for breathing is your diaphragm, the big muscle in the belly. The secondary muscles are the neck muscles, the pec, obviously the intercostal muscles in between the ribs. But these often, and you can notice when you're hunched up and you're breathing like this and you're stressed and you're rushing around and you're multitasking and busy, these muscles get so tight. So this is a chance just to love all those emojis. Thank you so much. This is a chance to massage those muscles and really relax any tension. Okay, let's do the other side. So if you want, continue to use the aloe vera gel or some oil. Sesame oil is recommended. So again, side bend the head, drop the shoulder down. See, the collarbone is more level if you can, and you can see that muscle there that is very tight. So this is where you're wanting to be working. And I know this all takes time, but you're online. Obviously, you're here, so we have the time. So let's do something productive with our online time, something that's good for our health. So I'm a health coach for those that have just joined. I've had 30 years experience working with people, 30 plus years experience. Initially, I was a physiotherapist. And then my first love is yoga. I started yoga as a teenager in Canada. And that is my first love for sure. So I really found that connection between body, mind, and spirit. So yoga teacher, yoga therapist, personal trainer, and health coach now. So for health coaching, please subscribe, and let's just be healthier on the planet. So again, under the chin. Wonderful. Okay, shrug the shoulders up, take a breath in through the nose, and then out of the mouth, drop the shoulders down. So we're going to do a double breath in and out. So double breath in, double breath out, double breath in, double breath out, again, double breath in, double breath out. Wonderful. Yoga queen, that's hilarious. Okay, last little bit. Down the front of the neck. So we spend a lot of our times with the head forward, and in this posture, head forward, jutting the chin forward. So just practice with me now a few chin tucks. So you're drawing the chin back, making a double chin. and draw the shoulders back at the same time. So if you can, draw the shoulders down and back and tuck the chin in. So this hump here, called the Dowager's hump, it's an unfortunate name, but that part of the spine that when we are forward hunching really gets a lot of stress. So tuck the chin back, draw the shoulders back. Great, so keeping going there, tucking chin back. And final massage around the back of the neck. So hopefully you're joining me here, using your hands, putting your device down. Massage the back of your neck. Look up slightly. Take some deep breaths. And when people say, oh, I can't do yoga. If you can breathe, you can do yoga. We can take a bit of time for some self-care. Great, so double breath in again. And this time just drop the shoulders, breathe out of the mouth. So breathe in, breathe out. Again, breathe in. I'm clenching the fist here, I'm tightening up. And then dropping down, so we practice that tension and then release. So after a maximal contraction, we get a maximal relaxation. And yes, thank you for subscribing. Inhale up, exhale down. I'm going to move back a little bit because I don't have enough room. Okay, inhale up, exhale down. So tense, and then release. Tense, release. Tense, release. Wonderful. Okay, shoulder rolls. Let's take hands to the shoulders, rolling the shoulder back. Namaste, namaskaram. Deep bow to you all here from the land of yoga, India. And deep bow to you all who are joining in from India. So grateful to be here in your beautiful country. I'm sending prayers of peace and blessing to you all, particularly up north, northern India. Wonderful. Okay. Now, we're going to take a pranayama practice. So find a comfortable seat. I'm going to stay here. The yoga space is a little bit wet. The outside yoga space there is a little bit wet. I'm going to see if I can get you to see the beach here too, because that would be nicer for you to see. Okay, so let's do our pranayama practice here. So you don't have to be sitting on the floor. You can be sitting in a chair if that suits you better. And find a nice upright spine. So the Sushumna Nadi, the central channel of our spine. I want you to try to visualize this channel running up and down the spine. I'm going to make a fist. And inhaling up, this is called Kapalabhati breath. Yeah, next time. I like that, Shiv Holak. 50 likes. Let's go for that, 50 likes. That'd be awesome. 50 subscribers too would be awesome too. Om Namah Shivaya. Thank you. Okay. This is a more vigorous breath technique to wake yourself up in the mornings. If you have heating conditions, then you're not wanting to do this too much. If it's evening also for you, you're not wanting to do too much of this because it is a stimulating breath. So, yes, Nali Kriya, I saw that last time. And since it is morning, we could look at doing some bandha work around the belly. So yeah, nice. Thank you for writing that in the comments. How to do Nauli Kriya. So we can look at that. To a certain extent, I am not hugely proficient at Nauli, but I am proficient at the Agnisara Kriya, the more pumping. Okay, bye-bye. Take care of yourself too, Shivholik. Thank you for joining in, and thank you for all your amazing support. Om Namah Shivaya. Okay, Kapalabhati breath. So making a fist. So we're going to breathe in as we extend and breathe out as we come down. And we're pumping the breath. So we're going inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. We're wanting to really allow the belly to expand forward as we breathe in. Okay, so morning pranayama. And with a smile, a slight smile on your face, awareness up at the forehead. Keep your elbows pulled out to the side so your chest is able to expand. Oxygenating the body, clearing out any stagnation. I'm going to open the fingers because that feels opens as you draw down. Last 3, 2, 1, and relax and feel. And you can see in that short breathwork practice, I've got some redness. So it definitely stimulates your blood flow, clears the mind, oxygenates the brain. If any of you out there suffer from brain fog, morning dullness, that's the technique to do. So let's do another round. Okay, so making the fist. Then as we extend, we're going to open the fingers and then draw down. Pumping the breath at the belly. I'm imagining us all doing this together. Raising the vibration, raising your kundalini. Let's raise our vibration together. In 3, 2, 1, and pause. Okay, take a breath in, clasping both the hands at the top. I'm going to interlace my fingers, and then take your first finger in front. For women, it said cross the left thumb over the right, and for men, the opposite, right over left. So left over right. Draw straight up like an arrow, lifting our energy up from the lower centers upwards. Okay, try not to hunch the shoulders. If you can, let the shoulders drop. And we're going to do the same thing. So belly pumping breath, Kapalabhati. Three, 2, 1, take a breath in. Hold the breath up at the top. Hold, draw up Mula Bandha, pelvic floor. Hold awareness up to Agya Chakra, third eye. Hold the breath in, hold the breath in, hold the breath in. And relax. Wonderful. So, Anuloma Viloma, And I have a video out on this, so please check out that video. It's called 3 Easy Ways to Reduce Stress, or 3 Breathing Techniques to Reduce Stress. So it's on my channel. Please check it out. Give it a like. I love all these likes coming in. It's awesome. Thank you for your support. So this is Vishnu Mudra. Thank you. That sort of shape. And blocking off alternate nostrils. So have a feel yourself and check which nostril is more dominant. I think my right is more dominant. So your right nostril is your Pingala Nadi, your right side. So this is our solar side, our energizing side of our body. The left is Ida Nadi, which is our feminine, softer, gentler yin side of our body. So it depends, every 90 minutes that changes. So that's called our swara. Excuse me if my Sanskrit isn't perfect for those watching that are from India or anywhere else. Your swara is the rhythm of the breath that changes every 90 minutes. And that depends on stress, it depends on the time of day, your activity levels, your physical activity. So just check in which one is more dominant. And we're going to start on that side that's more dominant. I'm going to breathe up that side for 4, hold the breath, and then breathe down the other side for 8. Okay, and then breathe in that side again for 4, and breathe out the other side for 8. Wow, there's still some thunder here left over from last night's storm. It's an amazing storm here. So, okay. So, breathing in, let's start. Nice upright spine. So I will count it with the mantra Om. So inhaling, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4, hold. Exhale, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4, Om 5, Om 6, Om 7, Om 8. Breathe in, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4, hold. Breathe out, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4, Om 5, Om 6, Om 7, Om 8. Breathe in, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4, hold. Breathe out, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4, Om 5, Om 6, Om 7, Om 8. And repeat in your own time. One last round, breathing in, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4, hold. Breathe out, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4, Om 5, Om 6, Om 7, Om 8. And pause and notice. Wonderful. I hope that gives you a sense of ease and clarity in the mind, and you might notice the whole system of energy in your body has been balanced. So yoga isn't about gymnastics and crazy poses. I mean, it's part of it, sure, if you want it to be. However, it's about the mind. And I was told, if you have a clear mind, then you are a yogi or yogini. So it's not about those extreme poses. It's about how clear our mind can be. Okay, so really always remember that. And if at any time you can just take a few conscious breaths, just breathe in gratitude and breathe out. That is your yogic moment. And then with practice, more and more, we can live in that sattvic state throughout the day. Wonderful. Okay. I hear the aircon unit starting there, so that might be a bit distracting. So I'm just going to move over a little bit. And we're going to do some bandhas. Let's see. Okay, so bandhas. Mula bandha, the pelvic floor lift. Uddiyana bandha, where we're drawing the navel back towards the spine and actually lifting upwards, so you're getting a lift of the diaphragm upwards. Do not do on a full stomach. These are Kriyas, which are cleansing techniques. Jalandhara bandha, the neck lock or throat lock. And we kind of did a little bit of neck work this morning, but that is Jalandhara bandha, and it's a lovely movement for the problem of tech neck. Because like I said, we're forward and we're hunched and we're typing away. So let's just practice that. This is just a simple introduction. I was wanting to include some bandhas. So drawing the chin down, locking on the neck. And Jalandhara, jala is net. So you can think of the net of the Indra's net, I'm thinking, but the net even of the fishermen down there, that they cast the net over. And so think of that as like casting a net over your neck, and we're tucking down to kind of contain the energy around the neck. Bandhas are locks, so you can think of it as like a containment of energy. Mula bandha, we're drawing the energy upwards. The pelvic floor lifts upwards. So you're thinking of the muscles that support your pelvic floor, from your pubic bone in the front to the coccyx, your tailbone at the back. So you're drawing up those muscles underneath. And then Uddiyana bandha is, again, the abdominal muscles, and then internally the diaphragm lifts. So it's kind of hard to see here, but let's practice. So finding a nice upright spine, take a breath in and breath out. And then on the exhale, lift up the pelvic floor, hold to feel that lift upwards, squeezing, 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 and then relax. Breath in, breath out, and lift up, squeeze, hold, and relax. Breath in, breath out, lift up, squeeze and hold, and relax. Wonderful. Okay, Jalandhara, take a breath in, exhale, tuck the chin down, and then lift the pelvic floor up. At the same time, we'll do both. Breath in, breath out, lift up the pelvic floor and tuck the chin down. We're containing the energy now in our torso. Breathe in, relax. Breathe out, tuck the chin down and lift the pelvic floor up. Again, imagine you're containing all the energy around your vital organs. It's very, have a break, it's very powerful. comment how you're finding this, please, if you can. Comment how the bandhas are going for you. Comment how the breathwork is going for you. Are you joining in with me? And maybe what you've experienced from doing these practices. So we're feeling really that energy from the pelvic floor lifting upwards, drawing up, and tucking the chin down. So again, we're containing the energy in our torso. And yoga really is about the management of energy. Containing our energy, using our energy wisely, not wasting our energy on excessive mental thought or situations that just cause us stress and harm. And even people, you know, to be frank, people that drain us of energy, people that when you leave you feel completely drained rather than uplifted. And this isn't always about just being up, 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 happy, 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 bypassing our emotions. This is about, can we contain the energy in our bodies? Can we be wise users of energy on this planet? And that's also energy use in our use of resources, so power, the use of water, how we treat the soil, etc., etc. So this is energy management of our own system. So let's try that again. I'm aware that AC unit is ticking away there. I hope that's not too distracting. Okay. So one more time. Breathe in, breathe out, and then as you breathe out, lift the pelvic floor up, squeeze the muscles, tuck the chin down, and then we'll add in Uddiyana Bandha. Now all three of the Maha Bandhas. So draw the navel to the spine. Relax. This is kind of hard to demonstrate here, but I hope you're getting the gist of it. So again, breathe in, breathe out, lift up the pelvic floor, squeeze the muscles, the perineum, navel to spine, lift, drawing the abdomen up, chin down, and relax. Okay, I'm going to hopefully demonstrate that a little bit better. Thank you for joining me. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. I'm aiming to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of May. So thank you for helping me share the gifts of yoga and Ayurveda from Kerala today. So the yoga space down there, I'm going to not go there because it's a little bit wet from the storm last night. So we'll just do it right here. Okay? And apologies for that aircon unit ticking away. So there's been a request for Agni Sara Kriya, or Nauli Kriya, which I am not a huge skilled practitioner of, but Agni Sara Kriya here. So I'm going to stand up, I'm going to bend the knees forward slightly. I'll come into the side profile. So the hands are like that on the knees. Quite funny demonstrating this to you. Find the best angle here. I'm in amongst the plants. So that hollowing of the belly is Agni Sara Kriya. I'm just going to lower that down. So you're able to, I can't speak while I'm doing it. So take a breath in. I'm going to take a breath in, look up, and breathe out. So that is Agni Sara Kriya. I'm going to do it again standing this way. So breathe in. And then breathe out. Jalandhara Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, Mula Bandha, and then pumping. Very good. It's quite heating, so feeling very warm after that. And again, these are Kriyas, so they're cleansing techniques. They're not to be done on full stomachs, and they are cleansing the body of toxins. Toxins from our digestion or undigested food, and using the pump and to move our abdominal organs. It actually feels really good in the morning. So, one more round if you're joining me together. Let's take a breath in, standing up now. So last Kriya is with the breath, like our Kapalabhati that we did sitting, but standing now. So breathe in, breathe out. And rest. Okay. Energization exercises. Yes, we've got 20 likes. I see somebody's watching that. Thank you so much. I'm feeling quite hot from those Kriyas. So thank you for watching and hopefully joining in and hopefully learning something from this. So one last energization exercise, which is from my guru, Yogananda. Thank you, helping the channel grow. Paramahansa Yogananda. Kriya Yoga is my initial lineage, and I learned these energization exercises from Swami Kriyananda and my teacher in New Zealand. So, Om Guru to Yogananda and the soils here, soil of India, where he was from, and where these great lineages of yoga are from. So, energization exercises. So, all standing up. These are just a few. So, double breath in, double breath out. Double breath in, double breath out. Actually, I am going to move down to the beach now because that noise is getting a little bit loud. So join me as I walk down to the beach for the last 5-10 minutes of this practice. Thank you for being patient with that ticking noise. These live streams are quite fun, as they are, as they come, life unfolding. No editing, no jazzy graphics, just life itself. That's a bit better. That's better. Okay. Spinal energization. Have the hands into your spine, working your way up your back as you arch back. Legs. So energizing the body, focus on the muscle group by tensing and then relax and feel. Other side. Okay. Knee circles. Thank you for joining. Give me a thumbs up, comment where you're watching from, join in, sharing the blessings of this place and of this day to you all. Blessings of peace. Thank you for watching. Okay, foot. Somebody had a comment of doing some foot yoga for feet, so here we are. Flex, point, flex, point, flex, point. And then take the first toe and kind of swivel around, opening up that space between the first and the second toe. Circling the ankle. Give it a little shake and change sides. So flex, point, flex, point, flex, point. There's a Shiva temple behind me. And there's a Christian church in front of me. This land is incredible, the diversity and depth of your bhakti and religion and devotion just blows me away every time I come to this country. Thank you so much. Deep bow to all of you from India. Okay, opening up. That space between the first toe and the second. Circling. The shake. Wonderful. Okay, let's take this one yoga asana to really just get into our feet. Lunge pose, both feet lined up in the same direction. And let's inhale, both arms up. Exhale, both hands behind the back and open up the chest as you sink low into the front knee. Looking up, breathing. Swiveling around, changing sides. Find that strength in the legs. Engage the back leg, front thigh. Looking up, sinking down. Breathing. Feel the strength. Interlace the hands. Draw the shoulder blades down the back, looking up. Om Namah Shivaya. Back to center. Okay, friends. See, we've just hit over an hour of practice today. So thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really, truly. Sarva Mangalam, all is blessing. Thank you again. Share my channel, subscribe for daily yoga practices. Watch the replays. And I really appreciate you. Really do. Blessings to you all. Enjoy your day and feel that the energy that we've raised from our practice, starting from the face massage and the face yoga, through to our pranayama, through to our bandhas, through to the energization exercises, and then to a few yoga asana at the end, that feel the energy from that. And enjoy your day. Love to you all from Kerala. And just a little reminder, I will be here again May 1st till 9th, 2026. So if any of you out there watching, thinking of joining me, this is what it looks like. It's paradise, absolute paradise. It's such a gift for your health. And I just really support this place because the work they're doing for natural health is huge. I see people coming here with all sorts of ailments and things, and they're getting healed through these ancient practices. So come and explore India too. We'll also be taking tours. We'll be heading to Kanyakumari, the very southern tip, see Gandhiji's ashes and Vivekananda's rock. So there'll be tours out also. But again, just a plug for that retreat for next year. But for now, I will say farewell, and I will see you tomorrow morning, another live stream. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you so much again to those regular viewers too, Bapa. Thank you, and to all of you who have written some lovely comments this morning, really keeping it clean and respectful too. I really appreciate that. Love to you all.